What is up, pimps? Welcome to the MrCentralDriver channel, where it is 1 o'clock in the morning and we're going to be filming a video. Yes, I know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just got off of work, but things need to be done around here. We just keep getting bike after bike after bike, and I still have more on the way. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to see the bikes coming so you guys get an idea. Also, I dropped some teasers and stuff for members only on the YouTube channel, but you don't have to join that. You'll see them sooner or later. But we have the CYCROWN Dremax, and we're going to be taking this thing out for a spin today at night to check out the headlight. We're also going to be checking out the tail lights that are integrated into the bike. Also, to give you guys some context on this video, since we last left off on our first video, I'm adding on to the range of this battery. So I have not charged it at all since our last video. So we're going to be doing a range test as well. But without further ado, instead of boring you and making this 5 minutes long talking behind the camera, let's get on the bike, go test it out and see how fun it is and if we can even see at night. And I'll compare it actually to an aftermarket light that you can buy on Amazon. What the hell? I think that was a bug that just flew by me. We gotta get the hell out of here. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? Oh, I can use this for my yard. Our stuff is kind of old already. Oh, getting the bike all dirty. I just want to run into this super fast. What if someone's like in there or something like that? Or maybe it's a big cinder block and someone hits it with their car and just destroys it. But anyways, guys, we are out here with the bike now, and I gotta say, I gotta apologize right off the bat because I can already see this headlight, and wow. Size does not matter apparently, because this is a small headlight and it is actually outputting a very decent amount of light. Now, it's not wide at all. It's very centered in the middle, but wow. I mean, I can actually see. That is amazing that I can see. So I'm going to say it right now. They actually put a decent headlight on this bike, especially, you know, for the price. It's kind of like on the budget end, but it has a torque sensor. So it's kind of on the more, you know, people that want to pedal and get a workout in type of thing. And these bikes are always more expensive than a cadence sensor just because the parts are more expensive, yada, yada, yada. I feel like I'm losing my voice right now. You know what? I don't even think we're going to come on this road, but I wanted to come on this road really quick because look how dark it is. You can't see a single thing over here. You have lights over here. You have a car way out there, if you guys can see that. So that's very interesting. So this is the stock headlight. Looks great. It actually blows my mind how good that looks. Let's turn on an aftermarket one to show you guys what an aftermarket one looks like though. Let me turn off the original light. So this is all the aftermarket one. So let's go shine those people that are parked over there. They're probably doing it in the car, I'm sure. But yeah, so that is an aftermarket headlight. So if we turn this off completely and have no lights, you guys get an idea of how dark it is out here. All you probably can see is this display. By the way, the display, it's not color, it's black and white, but it looks great at night. We last left off at 50 volts. We're actually down to 49.6 when I just came down the block really quick from my house. But let's turn on the other light. You don't have to hold the button or anything. You just tap it and you're good to go. And without further ado, let's go this way. I don't feel comfortable going past that car. I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to see anything I'm not supposed to see. But I know I haven't shown you guys the tail light yet, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Man, does it feel so weird getting off work and just getting on a bike and actually having work shoes. Here's what I will say. My work shoes are a lot thicker, and I actually feel more connected to this bike because my other shoes are real thin. And maybe I'm just full of energy because I had a few energy drinks today from Dutch. I actually had 2, which is not good. Do not do that. I don't have heart problems. But I gotta say, I'm actually pedaling this bike without any issues with these shoes. So that is actually great. I was struggling the other day, but I will say it is a nice cold day right now. It's about 70 right now at 1 o'clock in the morning. During the day when I filmed this video, it was 102. Not fun at all. That's probably why I felt the way I did. Make sure no one's behind me. Now, I don't think I would pedal this bike when coming around a turn because it does feel like the pedals come very, very close to the ground, and I'm afraid of scraping them. So just be careful when pedaling around a turn. But yeah, I mean, this bike is so nimble. That's the most thing I noticed when I sat on it and moved it around. As soon as I moved it out of my garage, it's like, wow, I forgot how light bikes can actually be. And this is still not super light. You know what I mean? It's like around the 65-pound range, but it's way lighter than all the other e-bikes I've had. Is this a kitty? Is this a kitty? Come here. Kitty, no, don't run away. Don't run away. I just want to say hi to you. I have no friends. Kitty, 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 meow, meow, meow. Kitty. Oh, I see him. He's running. He's running. Oh, he's pretty. Wow, that's a nice house right there. Dang. That is a nice house right there. Shine some light in there. That is a beautiful house. Wow. The things you see out here. So, I know I saw a lot of you guys' comments. Everyone's saying, hey, you know, I always heard like Fresno's like the meth head out here. And I was like, no, I moved to Madera. I definitely moved to Madera, got out of Fresno, but I still have my other job in Fresno, so that kind of keeps me away from doing these e-bikes. I would have got this video done a long time ago, but you guys don't know that. It's actually been 4 or 5 days since I shot the video review on this for me to finally get this video out, but for you, it's only 2 days, or 3 days, maybe 3 days. But yeah, it's it's a hassle, man, it's a hassle. That job just sucks the life out of me. This one does during the day though, I will say, especially this bike, pedaling it, it's really gonna be up to the person that really wants to work out. I just can't believe that I'm at 4 battery bars after, how many miles have we done? So far, I've only done like a 1.3 miles today, but if I go to our average, I mean, our total, it's 11.3. Man, this is a messy video already. We messy. Come on, let's go. Let's hit this roundabout. Let's go, go, go. Woo! Stop pedaling because I was a little scared of the pedaling right there, but damn, what a smooth bike to go around stuff. Let's ooh, whoa, it's so light in the front. Every time I pedal standing up, I can feel the bike, you know, dipping down with the suspension. And I do have some adjustments in the front. It sucks there's no adjustment in the back. I wish I had rear suspension, but it is what it is. The bike feels solid. What we're gonna do, I think this is a street to turn on. Actually, know what? I turned on the wrong one. But I wanted to show you guys the brake light and the tail light, like off the bike. But we got to get to that area. So I think it's actually up here. Then we're going to go this way. And one thing I wish this bike did, we're coming uphill. That's why I'm losing breath and pretty tired already, only after 2 miles. But you can't use a throttle and pedal on top of it. And then the pedals would override the throttle and let you get up to 28. And then if you let off, it will always drop down to 20. I'm not a huge fan that the pedals don't take over. That's just my 2 cents. Not the end of the world, but I want to be able to use both at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Dude, look how gorgeous the street is. Every single lamp. Well, someone in this area knocked one down. It's somewhere around here. I don't know how someone ran into it, but it's so beautiful. It is really beautiful. Except this one coming up. Not this one, but this one. It's a different color. It's like an orangish. I don't know how my GoPro is getting that, but these are more of like a white, yeah, like a 5,000K or something. Where the other one looked like a 4,000K. Not a big fan of that. I want like a 6,000K. I think I was supposed to turn on that street back there. Oops, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do some maneuvers. Hold on. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh man, that curb was, ow, taller than I thought. Jeez. MrCentralDriver's chest. Oh, ow, my nuts. Owie, owie. Oh, it's not the bike's fault. It's my own dumbass fault. Oh my, owie. Okay, this is the street I wanted to turn on. No, it's not. Wrong street. Where the hell am I? I am lost in the own place where I live at. See, this is the bark I need right here. That bark that they're putting up, that's probably the new bark right there. Okay, maybe it's farther down. I have no idea. When we normally do our off-road test, it's over there. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, normally I used to do that at night, but I'm not going to do there. I'm sorry, it's super dark on the other side of those trees. I'm not doing it, so it is what it is. Hate me all you want. I do not feel safe. Definitely don't feel safe. This trail right here is fine, but going over there, Damn, turn your high beams down, bro. High beams, high beams. Jesus. That's one thing I wish this bike had. It'd been nice to have a high beam and a low beam. But I think we're chucking along pretty good. I haven't even really wanted to switch on the aftermarket one, but I think I will just for this video purpose. It's so much easier for you guys to see. This is the street I wanted. This is the street I was looking for. I found it. I'm getting used to the area, folks. All right, so we're gonna pull up in between these light posts real quick because I don't want to be in the middle. I mean, I don't want to be under it. Jesus, what am I talking about? All right. Whoa, holy shit, are those bright? Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to walk away from the bike when hitting the brakes unless I set my camera up, but I don't have a tripod. But wow, that's holding the brake, and this is not holding the brake. That is, yeah, fantastic job on the integrated brake lights. I love it. That's probably another reason why this bike is so expensive. Obviously, the integrated battery as well. It looks like it's not even electric. Honestly, if you didn't know anything about electric bikes, you would think this is a standard bike, other than the noise that it makes. It does make some decent noise out of that 500-watt motor. And let's line that up a little bit better and step away from that. And yeah, man, it's such a small headlight, and it outputs so well. Jeez, it is bright. Oh, whoa, is it bright? Holy moly. Wow. Ow, I'm seeing stars. Literally, I'm seeing stars. All right, let me walk behind the bike while I'm huffing and puffing. What do you guys think about this bike so far? Honestly, like, I'm just curious to know your guys' thoughts because it's pretty cool for what it is. I just feel like it's kind of expensive if you want a fast bike. If you really, really want a fast bike, this is not the bike for you. It just really isn't. But anyways, I'm going to turn on my aftermarket light. Wow, huge difference. It's still great to have an aftermarket light. It just sucks because they're bulky. You got to have room on the handlebars. It does take up other space. The good thing is there's not a lot of stuff on these handlebars. Throttle's on the left, which is super weird. Little keypad right here, I guess you could say, for all your menu buttons and the headlight and the pedal assist. And then your display is super small. And then your bell, you don't have to put that on if you don't want. You can put your phone mount over here. You can put the light over here. Doesn't matter. You got a lot of room on the handlebars, which is good, especially when having a shifter too. So I always like having an aftermarket headlight if it's not a huge, big headlight, just for safety reasons. Most of the time I put a Shred Light R1. You can look that up. It's a skateboard light, and it flashes. All it does is use the same thing. It's rubber, just hooks around like a loop, like say your rear, like your seat post, or you can put it on the tube or something and just flash it in the back. And you can have it flash super fast or just solid. I like to have it flash because flashing really draws attention and it just adds to your safety. Also, I have helmet lights on my helmet. It's RGB lights. They're expensive. I don't recommend them because they're like 200 or 250 bucks. They're from Light Nodes. You can find them online. They're basically motorcycle LEDs and they're badass, but I don't recommend them for the price. But I definitely turn those on when I go long distance trips just so people can see me. And here we are at the lodge. Let's hit this real quick. Oh, front was smooth, back was rough, and I didn't even hit that very fast. Holy crap. Yep, here is our lodge. Whoa! Cut that corner too short. All right, I'm not gonna be able to go over those steps. Looks like there's some people at the gym. It's really tinted over there, you can't really see. There's only one car here though. The pool isn't open, which is unfortunate. I wish the pool was 24 hours. That'd have been sick. But, I mean, people could drown. Kind of makes sense. I see a car back here. Is it security or what? We have a lot of security in this area, if you guys didn't know. They're always around. And what's crazy is... Oh, that car's just sitting there. What's crazy is there is a person that rides an electric bike in this area. I've seen multiple posts on the group pages on Facebook of a guy on an electric bike just peeping at people, just watching kids and doing this and that. And I'm like, that is very weird. And I'm hoping people don't start thinking it's me because I ride electric bikes all over here and that would be really bad. Oh, that car just ended up going around the roundabout. What the heck was that? Here's a school out here. Please pull forward. Yes, I will. I can even go on the curb. I don't know if it's safe to have a curb like that. They need to have some posts so some crazy maniac can't come over here on a bike, motorcycle, ATV, golf cart, go-kart, whatever. But yeah, this is nice school for being out here. There's tons of cameras. Holy crap, I just noticed that. I wonder if they pick up audio too. Screw this school. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Go to school, kids. Go to school. I honestly don't even know what my audience is anymore. I mean, I would love for it to be just everybody, but I really think it's mostly people around my age because you guys probably relate to it. But yeah, I mean, let's get into this bike. Obviously, please go back and watch my full video review if you guys haven't seen it yet. But I don't hate the bike. I really don't. I really think this bike should be like $1,000 if I'm being straight up honest with you. But for $1,000, it would have came with like a cadence sensor, not a torque sensor, and they would have just had a basic ass light on the rear rack instead of the integrated lights. And I don't know, I just, it's a pre-order item right now. I just feel like it's not really game-changing at all, really. When I searched up this bike on ChatGPT and I put in the specs of it, well, I asked for the specs, I'm sorry. It said that it has a cadence sensor and a torque sensor. So I obviously said that in my last video. I don't think I took that out. But I'm like, wait, how do you change the cadence sensor or torque sensor? How do you do that? Is that like a unique feature, or is that just what ChatGPT said? I'm not sure. But it'd be cool if you could switch it over to a cadence sensor. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Let me go over the range really quick for you guys. I've been at least doing 20, if not like 25, 26 on average. I've been trying to pedal this bike, but I'm taking a little breather. I'm down to 47.5 volts. I have went 3.7. Oh, dang, my phone's falling out. Yo, bro, you guys didn't even tell me my phone's falling out. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Holy crap, I could have had a broken phone. Do you guys see that? And I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. It's literally like my hand could go underneath that. I wonder when the hell that happened. Maybe it's when I hit the curb. I hit that curb straight on, man. That was bad. And this is tight, really good. Or was that there the whole time? I don't think it was. Ooh, that is sketchy, man. I let my buddy ride these bikes one day, and he put his phone up, but he had an OtterBox. And that was bad decisions on him because an OtterBox is very thick and it doesn't really fit in here. And yeah, his phone completely shattered. He had to get a whole new one just because we wanted to go out for a ride. And I felt really bad. So let's see what this car's doing, because they're just chilling here. Let's go by them really quick. Let's see what's going on. People are just, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe they're checking something. I don't know. They're like, oh man, getting ready for my driving test. Let me get out here on the road. No one should be out here. What the hell is this biker doing out here? Now you gotta watch out for a biker. Don't run me over. Man, I love having these green trash cans out here. You guys will never know, because when I unbox this thing, it wasn't a lot. So if you guys do have to like throw your boxes away, you could probably do it in one thing. But these come in so clutch, because I unbox bike after bike after bike. And, oh, I love them. They're like a godsend around here. But when I unbox, what the? Was that my, wait, oh, dang. So my aftermarket one, I think it turned off. Maybe it's dead. Oh, it might be dead. That's the one thing you got to remember. Yep, one thing you got to remember, if it's not connected to the bike, it will go dead. So I didn't charge it. So obviously having one that's integrated into the battery is so much better. That just goes to show you, I mean, it's nice to have a nice headlight on the bike factory, just because you don't have to worry about what I just ran into. So on that note, we are going to be headed home, and before I get there, I'll update you guys on the full range and the battery percent, so you guys just get an idea of how much more I put on it and where we left off at with our total, because I think this bike is really good for 25 miles of range. I really think it is. A lot of people might not think that because the battery's so small, 13 amp hours, but I mean, you have to pedal this bike and it doesn't have much power, only 500 watts. 55 newton meters of torque, that's not a lot. But I love how nimble it feels. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, like, review some crazy motos and stuff like that. And this channel is all about everything. You know, this bike not be for you, but it might be for someone else. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta have an open mind on a lot of this stuff. And that's how I try to think. It's not a bike that I would personally buy myself, because I like moped style e-bikes with a big seat where I can kind of move it where I want. Man, hold on. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how nice this area is right here. Jeez. You know, it's actually nice. Dang, this is the first time I've been on this street. That's what biking's all about too, is just exploring, right? You're not gonna take your car and go through every single neighborhood. You're just gonna be wasting gas, and you know, your car might not be quiet, you know, like bike, you can kind of go anywhere you want. And that's crazy. This is a nice neighborhood. I actually like this a little bit more than where I stay at right now. I'm not gonna say. Oh yeah, this one was for sale. We almost bought that one. That's funny. We almost bought that one. I liked it because you could park all right here. Oh, I gotta get the mail. Damn it! That's one thing I gotta do right now. But anyways, yeah, let me update you guys because I'm getting sidetracked, and then I'll let you go. So I'm about to pull into my house. So I'm gonna pull over here real quick. So there's no house over here. Well, there's kind of a corner house, but should be all right. Hopefully no one has their window open listening to me. Eavesdropping. Who would do that? I don't do that. All right, so our max speed on this bike for today and yesterday, I believe it was yesterday. What is today? Is today today's date? Oh, damn, okay. So our fastest top speed, 124 in the morning today, 29.13 miles per hour. This bike is actually rated for 28 miles an hour, and I was already down on battery. I went 14.95 miles. We're going to call that 15 miles because realistically, that is 15 miles. Come on, let's not like pick hairs out of here. You know what I'm saying? 48 volts. So I'll put the chart up on the screen so you guys can see where I left off on the battery with this thing with having 15 miles on it. I really think it's a great bike for range, but it's just not a fast bike. We're down to 3 battery bars. I don't really care to read that. And yeah, I mean, it's really up to you if you like it or not. I mean, it comes with a cool gold bell. I mean, how can you not like the gold bell? Come on now. If anyone's eavesdropping, take that. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys are the true MVPs. I love all you guys, and just smash a like and just keep these videos rolling, you know. It really motivates me. Peace out.